Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about funkydineva offering an apology to chloebailey, or some may believe that's what he did, but for me, I'm not seeing an apology. Let's talk about it. This man got up and called chloebailey promiscuous, ugly, and all of that jazz. And honey baby, when we look at chloebailey, we can tell that that face card never declines, calling that girl a fat face when his face is fat just the same. But they always say men, when they envy a woman, that's how they talk about them. When they wish they look like that girl, when they wish they were serving like that girl, that is how they often go in on that individual. Make no mistake, chloebailey is a baddie. And whether she's promiscuous or not, it is her body, it is her choice. And whatever funkydineva thinks he knows about chloebailey, well, honestly, he's finding out that he doesn't even know the half, because after he said all of that mess, the internet definitely dragged his ass. And now people are saying that he apologized for what he said about her. But honestly, I'm not seeing an apology. What I'm seeing is an egotistic male who is trying to save his ass. For me, an apology comes with actions. And I can tell you that he hasn't changed, and he's not going to change based on words that he used in his apology. Now, I see some people saying that, he apologized because the internet grabbed his ass, but this is a egotistic man taking an opportunity to once again display his ego and trying to control and tell a woman what to do with her life. Chloe has her life, and funkydineva has his life. However Chloe chooses to live her life at her expense is absolutely no one's business, right? Now, funkydineva is saying, you know what? This is his so-called apology that the internet believes that he is apologizing when he's not. He's just exerting narcissism, in my opinion. He's saying, I said what I said with my old chest. I 100% stand on the fact that I think chloebailey is inauthentic when it comes to her as an artist. I think the sexual image she gives sometimes is unbelievable, and I think that in her defending her sister, the old clapping back was inauthentic, he said. But I also recognize that is probably where my commentary should have been started and stopped. While funkydineva doesn't take back all he said, he did apologize for calling her not cute, right? He said, I don't have my head too far up my own ass or so far into my ego to recognize that I did cross the line when I started talking about her looks. That was below the belt. It was unnecessary and non-germane to the story at hand. But you see, guys, this is just a man who is highly and heavily narcissistic and claims that, he realized. I mean, that is something that, based on the platform that you're on, you have a responsibility. And your responsibility is not to throw insults at naturally born women, knowing how you identify, because automatically it would have been triggering for a lot of people. And as I've always said, men and people today, they often feel so, free to talk about naturally born women in a unpleasant manner, while the girlies who get plastic surgeries are the ones that are promoted and highlighted in a positive manner, which I find to be dangerous to our society, because we are sending the wrong signals. we have to be aware and mindful that with everything we put out there, people are listening and people are influenced. He may think that, oh, I'm just saying this. How many people are going to really listen to me? But you may have a girl with that fat face who is already struggling to accept that fat face, and that girl might have looked up to chloebailey as it for inspiration. And with funkydineva calling Chloe fat face and ugly, it could have been triggering to a lot of people, including Chloe as well. We notice that women who gets plastic surgery, they often have a story behind how they get that plastic surgery, and the stories are normally similar to what funkydineva did, talking about that person in a discriminatory manner. Again, I have to say, Chloe is a multifaceted, melanated, beautiful woman. And with the industry, many people have what is known as an alter ego. Sometimes you will hear people talking about meeting different personality of the said individual. And if you understand pop culture requires that, especially as a performer of Chloe's caliber. And if you don't truly understand pop culture, what the heck are you doing critiquing on it? And that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what are your thoughts, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye guys.